Time to fly, time to fly. Never give up, we won't retreat. The ones who stand up.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Now today we have a good topic to talk about, and it's improving this game that we love and we play a lot and we appreciate. I'm not here saying or talking about what the developers or the publishers is doing with the game. Well, I would talk a little bit about the game and the relationship with the whole shenanigan with Crunchyroll, A+ and the devs. But I'm talking here about a Street Fighter fan like me. I'm a Street Fighter fan, and this game, as Street Fighter Duel, I love it and I play it a lot. This is why I keep covering this game, not because I'm sponsored, not because I'm promoting this game, just, oh, come play this game and have push it to get some money. I don't care if they make money off the game or not. To be honest, I don't care. I care to a certain extent to make money so it keeps surviving and we can play it. I really have it fun. If somebody asks me, should I suggest this game to different players? I would say yes. It's really fun, especially the start is fun to build an account and continue and do that. But if you reach endgame, just like me and everybody else, you get bored and you don't have anything to do and you stop caring about the game or about progression, and you just want a new event or something new to refresh you. So we'll be talking about that, and I will tell you suggestions that I've been hearing from other people and other players, and that ones that I have experienced with other gacha games. So let's go and dig into it. Now the first problem here, I'm not gonna be talking about early game or mid game. I'm gonna talk end game and where we're at, okay? First of all, the biggest problem is our mail. Of course, our mail is almost full. We reached into a capacity because our bag is full. Now, this is due to these, the fragments, the B rank or B grade fragments. And this is a major problem that everybody is having. Now, it also correlates not only because if it's also full, but it's also full because your box is full. So you need to go and click this button in the bottom left, the +1 here, and buy slots. Now, somebody asked me how to do it before because they didn't know the function. Me also in the first month, I didn't know about this existing. So you can buy more slots, like for 300 for 5 slots. It means 600 for 10. Like I bought for 80. It means I bought 30 spaces, which is like 1,800 diamonds. Now this is not a big amount. Basically, if you have a lot of diamonds, you can do that. And you can go and buy even more, but this is not the problem. Why should I buy even more if there's not a function for me to dispose of the excess characters that I have? If you're gonna go and check the box. Now, not only the cash also have a cap limit that I always use from them and buy them. It's 999. I think everything has 999 or something like that. So, but the cash, you can go to the shop and buy equipment, gear, whatever, and you can stuff it up and upgrade it. Now, what is the major problem is these. So you get to the 9,999 and it's full. Now, if you want to use them, you're gonna fill up your box. You can't summon, you can't do anything. Now, if you combine them and use them, combine them and use them, you're gonna reach a limit that you don't have any more space. And what we're doing is we're developing our characters, actually the B rank characters. So we're developing them, as you see here. I have Cody, I have Ibuki here, I have a lot of Sakura, a lot of Ryu that are unused, and I will never use them actually. And also same here goes for other characters, which I used actually for Makoto lately, and I still have these units. So what's the problem here? What's the solution actually for this problem? It's very easy. In different games, they have something called the recycle. So you can go and recycle them. Now this reset button, it was for the early game when you can level up character by character, but not leveling them up in the resonance or the limit break in the end. So you can reset them and put another character and level that character up. Or if you messed up and leveled like 7 characters instead of 6, because you need 6, 2 for assist, 4 for the lineup, you leveled up a 7th unit, you can go and reset it here so you don't lose on your coins. Now, instead of that, you can add another function for recycling. And these units can be recycled for not only diamonds or other fragments or anything else, but also you can recycle them to get in the shop something like the dismissal tokens. Because I don't know if I'm gonna show it in this video or go and pull it up from AFK Arena. I play AFK Arena and I've been playing that for almost 5 years now. In AFK Arena, we have something called the rickety cart. The rickety cart, you can go and dump all of these characters that you don't want. And even if you build characters to their highest ascension and you don't want them, actually it's a dupe, double copy, for some reason you did that mistake, you can go and dispose of it and get coins. And these coins, you get them massively, that you can actually allow you to buy the entire shop over and over, which is really insane. And they're doing that for you. It's your choice. It's up to you to do that, even if you need the character or not. Now, actually, if you don't have the character maxed at the start, you can't go and recycle it. You need to max that character or that food, the B rank food. If you have it maxed at least once, you can go and dispose it, which is fair, I think, and it will help all the community. Instead of going and look at this. This is funny, right? You can go and build a Zangief, build a guy here, and I go and build them again and put stars on them. The Capri is almost gonna be maxed again on my account. She's at 3 stars now, and I already have her at 5 stars, which is absolutely insane to me. Like, why would I do that? And this is like, it cripple your account, and it will look like it's not like a good quality of gameplay. Like, the devs don't care, like they didn't find a solution for that. This is how you think about it. And I know that this game, they put hard effort for it, so this is one of the solutions that they can do. Another thing is the lack of content. Now, I know that we have recycled things that goes over and over, like the effigy clash. Now, don't forget to go and click and claim your stuff here. Effigy clash is something that I like. I look forward to it. I love it. I play with it. I check different lineups, different teams, because they have Loki, one of the bosses that keeps interrupting you or keeps freezing you, which is really good, and we find solutions with that, and it's really awesome. I just like different bosses or the same bosses to come over and over, not repetitively every time, but every month, which will be absolutely fantastic. HWA, I like it very much. These kind of repetitive content, just like what they gave us, Boss Rush. I don't know if when they did give us this, it was the newest addition to any event, I think 6 months ago or 1 year ago, I don't know. I think we will reach the second half anniversary, which is 1 year and 6 months now, which is really good actually. But Boss Rush is absolutely a good thing that needed to be added. Now, in other games, they have the Crusade, they have Boss Rush, and they have another Boss Rush, which is really nice, and maybe 3 or 4 other bosses that they fight every week or something like that, because they have a lot of teams now and they can build that and go in. Every boss need different teams, this is why I appreciate Boss Rush, which I'm not doing sadly for the past month. I think it's slacking from me. I'm being slacking in this department. Now, why this is important, I'll tell you by the end of it. One more thing I want to talk about it is the Shadaloo City. As you see, I'm at 240 buff. The last time I touched this, I think 7 months ago, something like that, and I played this. Now, again, I will be talking about AFK Arena a lot, because this game is the base, the core of this game is a reskin of AFK Arena. They took the concept and they did it like this. Now, I love this. You can be innovative. You can be renovating another game to your skin and making different things, which they did actually, which is really good. I don't mind that. It's not stealing, but it's like taking ideas and making them in a different way, your own, with your own IP. This is absolutely fantastic. But you take the base core and you don't take the improvements that they did. Now, what did AFK Arena do? Now, of course, we don't pick the normal mode anymore. We pick the Satsui mode if you reach that level of gameplay, because it's the best for your rewards. It's the best for your time. If you went and go and to do Satsui mode, let me go and show you. If we go and do the Satsui mode, now you get all of this and you need to defeat it. 3 floors. Defeating the 3 floors will take time sometimes, and this is why I'm not doing it. It's boring to me. I know that it have a lot of things that you can go and farm from this, but it's kind of boring. This is why I don't do it, and this is what happened with AFK Arena. And then they asked the community, we see that you're not doing that. What is the problem? How could we solve it? They told them it takes time, it's boring. Why should I always go for 3 floors? I wish I just can do the last floor. And they said, this is what you want, this is what you get. They added a button here that you can click. If you finish chapter 35-20, I think, in AFK Arena, you can skip the first 2 floors and straight forward go to the 3rd floor, and you can manual the 3rd floor only, which made everybody play it. Nobody drops it anymore. It's not boring anymore. You just go and plow over that mode, which is absolutely fantastic. You can still not press that button and go do it manually if you want to do that for the street art maybe, and do the teams, because you need to use 2 supports, 2 tanks, stuff like that, which is really absolutely a good idea from them to make it cool for the player base. Now, they had another problem. It came up in the first year or first year and a half in AFK Arena, I will be a lot putting the resemblance to AFK Arena because they are similar in many situations, except the combat and the game style, okay, of course. So they had this. So if you are as stupid as me and you build the wrong unit, a unit that is completely useless. Me, I was dumb enough to build, let's say, Ryu, okay? I will say that because if I say only the dumb people build Ryu, people will get offended. So I built Ryu, I said, I'm dumb and you're also dumb for building him. So let's go and talk about it. Mad Ryu is an absolutely useless unit in the end game. You can't use him except an assist. He might help in some certain situation, putting him on Bison. There's different characters that became even better than him because his stats is bad, because you gain a power of his attack when you drop below 50%, while other characters will give you a straight up buff for your attack, which is, or a straight up damage buff, which is absolutely better than this, like Evil Ryu and stuff like that. So Mad Ryu, let's say I don't know if anybody built him to plus 30, but if you made the mistake and build him to plus 30, now you can't get that back, right? You can't go and reset it. There's no way you can reset it. If you max his gears, yeah, you can remove him and give it to somebody else. That's fine. His cars, if you get his cars, and please don't do that. Don't go and pull more cars and level it up and get it to max. You don't need to do that on Mad Ryu. It won't help you. They built his cars. Now they're like, I could have gotten 6 cars for a different character, right? And they went, and like me, I'm stupid, I built his soul power. Now I built his soul power because I have excess. Look, 35k that I can do nothing with. And some people built him to plus 60, maybe to plus 100. And they regret it now, and they're like, okay, what's the solution? I want to reset this. How can I do that? You can't reset this. And then you're gonna think about, I used all of my resources, like these are scarce. I used all my resources to build this specific character that does not work anymore. Now what's the solution? It's simple and easy. They did it in a lot of games. In Summoner's Wars, in Dislight, in AFK Arena, in other different games, gacha games, they give you something called the swap scroll. Swap scroll works with the same tier of the same caliber of the same characters. So what I'm talking about, not same factions. Let's say you have a wind character that you don't need, Chun-Li, and you build her maxed, and there's a character like Makoto dropped recently, and you have 1 copy of her. Of course, you want to build this unit, and that unit you don't care about, even if it's not maxed, you're gonna get it by default by summoning. So what are you gonna do here? You can go and use the swap scroll, and even if it's fire, this is thunder, and that wind, because they're normal faction that you can summon from regular summons, they are the same level, same caliber, same tier. So you can go and swap this 1 copy with this maxed copy, and now Makoto becomes the maxed copy with all of the gears, all of the exclusive, and all of the cars, and all of the soul power, while Chun-Li becomes Makoto, 1 copy, and then you can build her from start, and you won't mind building a unit that is useless, such as Mad Ryu, from the start, because you don't care, you're not using it anymore. You'll use it later, and then get the points, and eventually build it. Now you're gonna tell me, but what if I made a mistake and I built somebody like Gen, which is not used commonly in many situations, only maybe his assist, or built like somebody like Juri, let's say Juri, you don't want to build her, you want to swap her, yeah, you can do that as well with a swap scroll. But this swap scroll in AFK Arena, I think it comes every month or 1.5 months. They started with it after 1.5 year, and then they started every 2 months maybe, or every 1 month. I forgot how much is the duration, but it was, so far I replaced 6 units, I think, from the start of the game until now. So after a year and a half, 6 times I was allowed to swap characters, and from any caliber that we're talking about. So Infernal and Master, you can swap with Infernal and Master. Oh, I don't want Gen, but I want to build Sagat. You can go and swap Gen with all of his glory with Sagat, and get the same rank tier of Sagat on Gen and Gen on Sagat. Now for special summon, also because we have something called awakened unit in AFK Arena. So AFK Arena, special summons, this special summons, not collab characters. I'm not talking about collab characters. So DMC, TMNT, and Monster Hunter can. These are collab units, so they can't be used with the swap scrolls. We understand this, we're not gonna do it. Just give us the swap scroll. I can swap a special character like him, which I don't, let's say Vega, I don't need him, I wanna swap him. So I would swap him with somebody like I need, like Evil Ryu. Let's say I need Evil Ryu, or I need Goken, and I can swap them. They take the same thing that we talked about, and this will be helpful. Like somebody, if they made a mistake and built the character and they found that there's another character that is better than them that do the same function, and I want to take that unit because it's helpful and it's more meta and used in other teams, they will not lose their passion to the game and like, ah, damn, I will not play this game anymore, or start a new account and feel miserable because you're in behind and seeing all these videos playing versus 4 and 5 teams, and you're starting off with new newbies trying to dominate and show that you understand the game, which is understandable. Many people falls into this category, and these are maybe small points, but these are so important for the game. Another thing I want to talk about is the global operation. From the start of the game until now, from the release until now, we have coming soon. You click on it, about to start, coming soon. About to start when? When it's shut down? This is what I want to talk about. Now, we have the same functions, but here you have million tabs in this in other games. In AFK Arena specifically, this Trial of Grounds, they have it, and it's called, I forgot what it's called, Peaks of Time or something like that. They don't even have this. They added a lot that they had another row added all, and another row added with different things. This is one-time thing that they can do. Every now and then they add one. It's a one-time thing that you can, whenever you reach a specific point in chapter, you can go and clear it. You get rewards, summoning tickets, special summoning tickets, divination, stuff like that, fragments that can you pop and get good characters actually, or maybe get a complete character of your own choice, which is absolutely fantastic, and this will help the game a lot. In this world, I don't care about it. I just want another part of the Invis world with another things. Like here we got, what did we get here? Let me check. It's nothing here. I think the first one we got something really important. It's something, the fighting souls. You're gonna tell me what are you talking about? So the Inverse world had something like this in some of them, not all of them. I think also the other one tries ground or something. So we can get fragments of these and upgrade them. Now I know they created OP ones like the violence and the tyrant, which is really good. Add something that is good, not as them but as the others, so we can farm it and we can use it on other units and we can try and test anything new, even if it's not that useful. Everybody loves to collect and go and farm things. It's new, let's go and push it and do stuff. People are being hyped for Wonderland training, which is, in my opinion, it's something like okay, but it's not that good, you know. It's not like game breaking that will change everything. And adding some stuff like in AFK Arena, I'm gonna also talk about this. We have a map, same as these, added, and it's gone. Now it didn't come back. Now they add another map, it's gone, it didn't come back. Now the next year, the whole maps, they revamped them and they came back and we did them all over again with many rewards, the same rewards, but the rewards that they were giving is a lot. I'm not saying that this current game is not rewarding. It's rewarding. Every new character, we get a copy of it, which is absolutely fantastic. Special summons, we always get a copy of the special summon character, maybe two always, which is absolutely fantastic. A lot of summoning tickets they're giving us. Also good, I love that. But the thing is, we just don't lack rewards, we lack the gameplay. So adding these and every now and then revamping it and giving it, just like HWA, just like Effigy Clash. Here a map that you have a duration of 15 days, you go and clear it, you get the rewards, and then you move on and you get something else after 15 days. And maybe after a year, you start redoing all of these and will give you the same rewards again, which is really good and important for the game. These are basic things that I think it's very important for the game, and this will help the player base understand and get the stuff that they want. Now, the last thing that I would hope eventually they will consider, I don't know why it's strictly non-existent, if they add into the dismissal shop, city shop, or honor shop, farming shards for legendary units. Give us a legendary free-to-play unit that here 15 shards that you need 20,000 or 25,000 or 60,000, and you need to farm it, and in the end you're gonna get this legendary unit and link it up and it's ready. Even if it's useless, we're gonna go and be hyped for it to farm it and build it up, because it's something free that is valuable that you can max out linking it with another unit. As free to play for me right now, if you check my bag, you're gonna see this. Where is it? I think everybody has it. I have 3 rings friendly bond token that I can't use as free to play. Like if somebody is free to play that doesn't want to pay in the game and they have these, what are they used for? Let me sell them at least. Exchange them for a limited character. Something like exchange the 3 of them for 1 legendary character from the shop. I don't know what you need to do, but this is awful. Like looking at this, that I will never use them. Actually, I use one on my Fashion Blanca. Maybe I don't even use one on my Fashion Blanca, which is kind of annoying. So I hope that these are suggestions that I heard from some other people and I came up with my own because I played AFK Arena, and I will be trying to include the footage here when I talk about them, like the rickety cart and stuff like that, which is really good and helpful for the game and the community and the player base, and it will keep the game thriving, not only surviving. And yeah, that was everything that I want to mention in this video. I'll be seeing you in the next one.
If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. If you didn't, we thank you for watching. And as always, stay frosty. Peace.
Time to fly.